A few weeks ago, I was ripping my hair out because I was so overwhelmed with planning and organizing my poetry collection. So I created a Notion template to make planning my collection a breeze, easy peasy. And today I'm gonna walk you through that template plus the 4 phases that I laid out for writing and planning a poetry collection. You can grab your free copy of the Notion template below in the link in the description. Just simply hit duplicate and let's get into it. Okay, so let me take you into my trusty computer so that I can show you this template. First off, you'll see that at the top of the poetry collection planner, there's just a little welcome and some things about me, and then a cute little Spotify playlist that I thought went well with poetry. I personally love listening to lo-fi when I write, so if that's not for you, go ahead and edit it. Side note, everything in this template is customizable, so you can change absolutely anything and everything to make it fit your needs. And then down below, I just have a little bit of inspiration for you. One of my absolute favorite quotes in the entire world: I have nature and art and poetry, and if that is not enough, what is enough? By Vincent van Gogh. Actually, my entire sleeve that I have, my tattoo sleeve, is based on this quote. I love it that much. And then I just have a little bit of a mood board here and some affirmations that I thought would be inspiring to you as you are writing and planning your collection. Okay, and then what I felt like I really needed to do when I was organizing and planning my collection and sitting down and creating this template was to break everything down into different phases so that I would feel a little bit less overwhelmed. So we have phase 1 is to gather and organize, phase 2 is to create and develop, phase 3 is to edit and polish, and phase 4 is to publish and promote. So if you drop this down here, you'll see what the goal is. And then I also give you a little reflection prompt for each phase that you move into, just because I think it's really important to stay connected to our vision and our heart while we are creating these like really beautiful creative projects. Okay, and then if we move down into the meat of the planner, you're gonna see that I broke everything down into a very simple to-do list. I purposely wanted to make this template as simple and straightforward as possible. So for each of the phases, you're going to see a checklist that organizes exactly what you should be doing in that phase of writing and planning your poetry collection. So of course, in gather and organize, the first things first, we have set goals and visions, brainstorm ideas for theme, brainstorm ideas for your collection title, gather existing poems, create a master document, etc., etc. And then we go all the way over to publish and promote. And this section over here is going to be a little bit different for everybody. It really depends on if you're planning to self-publish or if you're planning on looking for a traditional publisher. So the nice thing about this template is that you can really change anything that you want. So let's say, for instance, that you don't want to hire a cover designer, right? You want to create your own design. So you can just click here and add a new page, and then you can design book cover. There you go. So it's pretty straightforward. You can also drag and drop each of these tiles. So if you feel like something should belong in a different category for you and your personal process, you can go ahead and do that. And then you can also open these up and create an entire new page right within that checklist, if that's something that is calling to you. So let's say you set your goals and your vision and you want to type it right in here. So goals for writing my poetry collection, and then bam, 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 you know? Or let's just say that you want to, take notes, right, about what's missing. Here's what's missing in my collection, right? And then you can make a list there. Or something I just thought of now is, so part of creation and development is obviously to write new poems. So maybe you want to add a completely new page and do ideas for new poems. And then you can just have this running list of new ideas for your poems. But also, the really cool thing about Notion, once you learn how to use it, is that this is completely customizable to you once you duplicate it. So you can add anything and everything you want to this page if it's gonna make writing your collection easier. So you can create a database, and I'm not gonna get too much into it, but you can create something that'll track your poems. You can create mood boards. You can create an idea list. You can really make this template your own. And that's why I wanted to make it so simple so that you can really build on it or use it exactly like it is, because if you're anything like me, sometimes simple is better. And I do plan on making something a little bit more robust for poets in general in the future. That's not going to come for a while. Currently, right now, I am growing a baby human and I will probably be going on maternity leave in the next few months. And so, you know, once I'm back from maternity leave, I will look into creating a little bit something more, you know, robust and substantial for writers and poets to organize their work. But for right now, this free template is yours to grab and make your own. If you have any questions about the actual phases of writing your poetry collection and want me to go a little bit deeper into that and make a new video about that, drop a comment below and let me know. Also, if you do end up downloading this template and you love it, please reach out and let me know. I would love to hear your feedback. And yeah, just a super simple poetry collection planner that you can use to start actually bringing your collection to life. If you are writing a poetry collection, let me know in the comments. I would love to know what your theme is. I would love to know what you're writing about. I would love to know what your plans are around publishing it. I'm personally writing a collection about home and belonging. I have been writing about it for a while now. You can follow my journey about it here. But yeah, it's been one of the most exciting and also nerve-wracking creative projects that I've ever worked on, because it feels so alive in me and so much a part of me and my heart and my soul. And to bear all of that is really vulnerable, but also incredible. So yeah, anyway, okay. I'm gonna leave that here. Look at all of these cute little sun bubbles we're getting in now. And I will see you on the next page. Bye for now.